So I got the medicine and I put it in my bag right here beside my extra spare extra hat, my 30-gallon drum of laundry detergent, my vintage typewriter collection, my emergency 5.1 surround sound speaker system, my 1-to-1 scale replica of the Pokeathlon dome that I picked up while I was in the gift shop, and the greatest thing that I will ever have in my possession as long as I live, my closely guarded treasure, without which I would be...
That's great. Can I have the fucking medicine now? According to PokeGPT, Ampharos is either having a stroke or evolving into a rock.
Oh, right! Here you go!
Thanks. PokeGPT, how do I give Ampharos this secret medicine? Okay, it's a suppository.
Ooh, I love suppositories! What's a suppository? Oh. Sorry, Amphy.
All right, kid. You'd better leave. You won't want to see this.
Okay, I'll meet you at the gym.
The gym? No way I'm going there.
What? Why not?
Kid, I'm about to be shoulder deep in this sheep dragon's asshole. I'm not going anywhere for the rest of the day. Besides, PokeGPT says I shouldn't be available until after the Lake of Rage thing.
The Lake of Rage? Isn't that the lake beside Mahogany Town, well known throughout the Johto region as the place where Magikarp evolve into Gyarados?
No, the lake you're thinking of is beside Mahogany Town, well known throughout the Johto region as the place where Magikarp evolves into Gyarados. So yes, you are correct. That is the Lake of Rage.
Did you just use PokeGPT to answer me?
No, I did not use PokeGPT to answer you. I typed a prompt into PokeGPT, which gave me the answer to your question. So yes, I used PokeGPT to answer you.
Go touch some grass. You know, Bayleaf, when we first set out on this journey, I don't think either of us thought that it would come out to this length.
Did somebody say strength?
No?
I thought as much. Well, you're in luck, girl. You are truly a trainer who possesses great inner strength. Here, allow me to show you great outer strength.
Thanks?
That's the HM for strength. It has many consonants, but only one vowel. With it, Pokemon can move boulders out of your way. Well, so long.
Bayleaf, the world we live in just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Using Pokemon moves outside of battle, what a ridiculous concept. Okay, Furret, it's time to use Surf over this body of water! Riding on Furret! Great news, team! We're almost to Mahogany Town! Just a little bit further to go! Hi, Suicune! I think we just need to pass over this last little pond and then... Wait, Suicune! Oh no, you poor legendary beast! You've gotten majestically trapped inside that beautiful tiny orchard! Here, let me help you out! Furret, use cut! It's okay, Suicune! You're free now! Free as the second apple on buy one, get one free day! Oh! Hey, don't get mad at me! I buy the first one!
Was that Suicune?
Sure was!
And you just...
Yep!
Yeah.
Bye, Morty! I'll visit your Safari Zone later! He makes great moo-moo milk. Well, now that Jigglypuff is free from its prison, I can continue on my journey to Goldenrod City! No thanks, I'm not hungry. Come on, Quilava, we're almost to Lumio City! Digimon, Digital Monster, Digimon are the champions!
And last but not least, whatever you do, do not touch that radio. We need it to keep transmitting signals on that frequency, so all the Magikarp in the Lake of Rage will evolve. Once they do, we can capture all the Gyarados and sell them on the black market for a shitload of cash. Got it?
You don't think you're actually fooling anyone with that wig, do you?
My disguise is perfect! I'm the only one who passed the disguise class.
Janice, I think you're the only one who went.
I was the only one capable! In any case, it doesn't matter. Our job is clear. Stay here and make sure nobody finds a secret entrance to our underground hideout. Just stay up here, sell some overpriced souvenirs, and once again, don't touch that radio.
Can I at least put on some headphones and listen to something else? The noise that radio is making is starting to make me feel unwell.
You want to feel unwell? How about I give you another taste of what happened when we failed our job at the lighthouse? How's that for unwell?
Can I at least get a chair and sit down?
If you have time to lean, you have time to clean. Now start sweeping until we get some more customers.
One drugs, please!
My man!
Oh, shit, it's that twerp girl again.
I need some pokies and potion balls. I want to stock up before I head out to the Lake of Rage.
The Lake of Rage? Hey, Janice, we were just talking about that. That's where Team Rocket is forcing all those Magikarp to evolve so we can capture them and—
Shut up, Jim! God, how did I ever end up with you as a partner anyway?
If I recall correctly, you called Ariana a bitch to her face.
Yeah, well, the bitch had it coming.
Potions, please?
Sorry, kid, but this isn't a Pokemart. We don't sell stuff for Pokemon trainers here. Only souvenirs.
Can I get a souvenir potion then?
We don't sell potions. We don't sell Pokeballs. We don't sell full heals, revives, rare candies, TMs, X accuracies, rage candy bars, berserk jeans, or coin cases. We only sell souvenirs. Souvenirs. This is a souvenir shop. Nothing else.
I'd like 4 great balls.
I give up.
Hey, that's a sweet vintage radio you got there. Can I buy that? That looks like a souvenir.
Sure, I'll ring you up real quick.
No! Jim, if you lay one finger on that radio, I swear to God I will.
You know, on second thought, I'm not interested. There's a weird buzzing sound coming from that thing. It must be broken.
Oh, you're right. I should toss that in the trash. Here, let me—
Jim!
The signals. The signals from the radio. The signals coming out of the radio. The radio signals.
Oh, why don't you just tell her all about our plans, Jim? About how the radio is sending signals to the Lake of Rage and forcing all the Magikarp to evolve into Gyarados so we can—
Oh, right! The Lake of Rage! That's where I was heading in the first place. I'm gonna go there now. Later, Froligator!
So, what do you think the odds are that we're gonna get a raise from this job?
I'm so f***ing fired.
Phew! That was a lot of trainers I had to battle, but I finally made it to the Lake of Rage. Maybe now that I'm here, I can finally figure out what's going on. Oh, hey! There's a guy with red hair! It must be my very best friend, Silver! Hi again, Silver! Look at you! You've grown! And you got a Dragonite! And you're wearing a cape now! And your face has changed! I hardly even recognize you!
I'm not even gonna ask.
And your voice changed too! It's like you're a completely different person from the Silver I know and love!
If you're setting me up for some kind of social media prank, it's going to have to wait. I have more important matters that I'm focusing on at the moment.
More important matters than friendship! The very idea!
Look, I don't know who you think I am, but I think you've got me mistaken for someone else. My name is Lance, and I'm here investigating the Lake of Rage on behalf of the Pokemon League.
Wow, really moving up in the corporate world, aren't you? You'll always be Silver to me, though.
Okay. Anyway, it's not safe for you to be here, young trainer. Apparently there's a red Gyarados in the middle of the Lake of Rage that is causing all kinds of mayhem.
Aw, is that Gyarados bothering you, Sylvie?
I can't say I blame it. Team Rocket is sending out a radio signal that is forcing the Magikarp in this lake to evolve before they're ready. It makes them angry. Poor soul. It didn't ask for any of this. I wish there was some way we could help it.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it real quick.
Hey, wait, what are you going to do?
Done. It is dead now. It is resting in peace.
That was a shiny Gyarados, you fool! You could have caught it or, I don't know, not killed it?
It's okay. It dropped this very pretty red scale when I had my Pupitar tear it cleanly in two. It's almost like it wanted me to have this.
I think it wanted to live.
Potato tomato.
What is your name, trainer?
I'm Lyra, but you knew that already, Silver.
Well, Lyra, you are just the kind of dangerous sociopath that the Pokemon League loves to recruit. How would you like to join me in taking down Team Rocket?
Oh, that's right. You do have a vendetta against them. Sure, I'm down to dig some graves. Hand me a shovel.
Love the attitude, but that won't be necessary. Just meet me at Mahogany Town. Lance away! I'm afraid of heights!
Ooh, boy, this is so exciting! We came to the Lake of Rage to fight the evils of PokeGPT, and we ended up finally teaming up with Silver! This has to be the best day ever! Don't you think, Bayleaf? I think I need to lie down.